All right, guys, well, I'm back today with this video because I've got this question multiple times this week in person, on Instagram, and in YouTube comments. What is going to be the best budget red dot or green dot option for such and such handgun? And in a nutshell, right now, Zulisy is going to be one of the favorites that I recommend, especially because they just dropped a new discount code for my viewers that's going to get you 20% off any of their red dots, making the price incredibly affordable, especially for what you get. Excuse my voice, I'm fighting through a cold, but let's dig right into these deals and discuss why I'm picking these, especially for some of the best red dots you can get under $100 or even under $80 for some configurations. And we'll do a couple of bonus dots that kind of go outside this purview, even things like competition red dots. Now, the main two dots that they sell are the OWL and the OAK. And this is the first thing I want to discuss, is whether your optic cut is a doctor cut or an RMR cut. That information can be found on the manufacturer's website. And for example, PSA offers daggers with a doctor cut. The OWL will work for that, and PSA daggers also offer an RMR cut. The OAK is going to work for that, and Zulisy does an amazing job of explaining what optics fit what on, and all that information will be on that Amazon page, and that Amazon page will be in the description below, as well as the discount info. Now, one thing across the board that seems to be the same with Zulisy is that they include a ton of stuff in the box, which makes them an added value. The battery, the screws, even a pick mount adapter that if you decide, hey, I don't want to run this on the top of this anymore, I want to change it out, you can throw that on the top of an offset mount, maybe attached to an LPVO piggyback. You can do something like put it on top of a CZ Scorpion, a lever action. The list goes on and on. I've actually tried the Zulisy optics on all of those platforms, and they work out great. Now, the OWL and the OAK can be had for both under $80, close to about $76, $77 after the discounts. And what does that get you? That gets you a solid housing. It gives you that lip over the front of the lens to protect it from impact. It gives you top load battery compartments, and in some cases, in most cases, it gives you the rear iron sights built into the optic itself. IPX7 waterproof rating, 50,000 hour battery life, shake awake technology, and a ton of different reticle options depending if you want red or green. So a ton of really nice features. I've never had a Zulisy optic fail on me in the field. And I've actually had guys just last week come up to me that won some of the Zulisy optics in one of the meet and greets that we did, that these guys sent out some to give away. They are incredibly impressed and couldn't believe the quality at the price point. And I get that comment all the time about Zulisy. These are punching way above their price class, especially with that 20% off discount. Now, that discount can be added during the checkout. You'll have to go all the way to the checkout, and then where it's like the payment options, you can click a little slider on Amazon and input your code, and that'll get you that 20% off. Now, there's going to be a few different options. And again, we've got the Zulisy OAK in both red and green, and they're actually discounted from $122 to $110 down to $94, $95. And after the 20% discount, they're about $77. You can't beat them at that price. Now, if you want something a little bit, I would say, more advanced in the reticle system, the new OWL C for the doctor cut and OAK C just came out, and these guys feature just a touch thicker housing, a little bit more protective ears around the edge, that lip in the front. And these right here both have the circle dot reticle system that you don't find on the others. And generally, when you go to like a circle dot reticle system or start adding some of those features, even on the budget end, you're looking at about $150. These are coming in at $115, and after the discounts, they are down to $92, making the OAK C and the OWL C one of the absolute best options that you could get for under $100. Then you switch over to like the full size competition red dots, and that's where the OAK Plus comes in. The OAK Plus is a brand new offering from Zulisy, and man, is this insane for the money. This guy is an RMR cut optic, massive viewing window. It's available in both red and green, insanely bright dot. And that's what I want to mention about all of these. These dots are going to get incredibly bright for every single lighting condition you can possibly think of. And you can't say that about all budget dots, but this one's and these do. protective hood in the front, the new side load battery compartment, great viewing window. I mean, the list goes on and on why this is an amazing optic. Now, these generally sell for $170. They're on sale for $137. And after all of the applicable discounts, you're looking at close to about $110, $112 for a full-size Shake Awake IPX7 waterproof rated, just monster when it comes to a competition red dot. Honestly, this has been my go-to for competition red dots, regardless of the price, just because I've used so many of them and they've been working out so well down at the range. They're just easy to use. They work out great. I've never had one fail on me. And you may say, man, you are singing really high praises of Zulisy. And I am, just because I've tried a lot of budget red dots. And don't get me wrong, a lot of the companies I review are right there at it, maybe just as good. But right now, with this 20% discount, that is just a dramatic savings on these, making them some of the absolute best that you can get under that $115 price point. I think everything I've talked about today after that discount is under $115, which is just insane to me that you can get these this affordable. All of my favorites will be linked in the description below. Those are affiliate links, but if you click on those, it helps out the channel at no extra cost to you. Just brings you right to the deals, but all of those Amazon links that you find are going to be that way. Even if you go down there, look at these, decide you don't want them, and pick up a bag of Doritos and laundry detergent from Amazon, it still helps out the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.